What's up, y'all? It's your boy C-Dubb, Chicago Bears, and I'm here to tell y'all who, in fact, the Bears would choose in defensive line with that first pick, whether it be the number one overall, or if we trade down, dwindle it down to three, I'll tell y'all who it is.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
I guess I should have said, I'm going to tell you who they are if we want to get on some real grammar on here. But let's just say this. This is just in case. I've dwindled it down to three defensive linemen. This is just in case we go so far down that we can't get one of those generational talents at the top. We're going to settle for, out of Clemson, Miles Murphy, 6'5", 275-pound junior. And he is an animal. 6.6.5 sacks, 40 total tackles, first team All ACC. This guy's a beast off the edge. He has a ton of power. He ain't gonna wow you with your speed, but he can get to the quarterback. He just need a little bit of work once he gets to the pros. That's what's something we can settle with if we can't get those top two picks, and I'll be okay with him. With just a little bit more work, he can be a good star for the Chicago Bears in the future. And we're going to go to number two. We ain't going to spend too much time on Miles Murphy because we ain't hoping we get us a Miles Murphy. We want one of these guys. And my second choice, Will Anderson Jr. I put him at number two, y'all, because this might be petty. And I know what y'all thinking. Look at what they do from 11 from heaven over there in Dallas. He was running a 3-4 defense in college, and now he's in the 4-3 defense in Dallas. Okay. Will Anderson Jr., 6'4", 243-pound junior, 24 solo tackles, 10 sacks, 1 INT. SEC Player of the Year. Huh. One of the best players in this entire draft. Will Anderson Jr. got a wingspan like a damn condor. He's pure finesse, not a lot of power, but he can get to the quarterback. He got a spin like no other. Um, he doesn't like to get entangled when blocks. He mostly likes to run around blocks, not take on blocks. He's a finesse player, but he is an offensive wrecker. If you don't plan for this guy, he will totally wreck your offense. He actually had a better year his sophomore year than his junior year. I think that when you look at the Chicago Bears, we looked at those two young kids. They was going to they was going to shine once we got rid of Robert Quinn. But we were disappointed. I'm still not done with those guys, Gibson and Robinson. Um, they can play a role on this team, maybe coming off a bench, maybe in the rotations. You know, they were good in those roles last year when they weren't starting and count on to give consistent pressure. They were pretty good last year. So with a guy like Will Anderson Jr., it won't do nothing but make their games better. This guy is an absolute star, an absolute beast. He will step on the field and be our best defensive lineman, no doubt. Um, I can't even name all the damn accolades this kid got because he got a ton of them, and I don't have the time to name them all. Will Anderson Jr., I definitely will be settled for if we can't get this guy. The coup de grace, Jalen Carter, 6'3", 310 pounds of absolute destruction. Junior out of Georgia, the best player on the two-time reigning and defending champion Georgia Bulldogs. His totals is 16 solo tackles, 3 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles, 3 pass defense this last past season. Um, like I said, he's a two-time college football college football national champion, ununanimous All American selection, first team All SEC, second team All SEC in his previous year, in his sophomore year. He is superhuman strong. Everybody's seen that damn photo of him carrying a running back and celebrating with the crowd. Come on now. What can be more cooler than that? He belonged to us. Um, he got all the big game experience. Look at all the big games Georgia been in the last 2 years. Uh, they have become the existential college team in college football instead of Alabama the last couple years. And this is one of the reasons why. Jalen Carter is an absolute monster at the point of attack. He cannot be blocked. Absolutely cannot be blocked. You can line him up on the end sometimes if you want to, because they did that a couple times at Georgia, and he got to the quarterback. He is an absolute run stuffer. He beats double teams. Um, his instincts, his reflexes, his I call it karate moves, his hand fighting in the trenches is top notch. If you want to compare him to somebody, go ahead and compare him to Aaron Donald. I know what y'all think of that sacrilegious. This kid ain't even played a down in the NFL, dude. Go and watch the tape. The kid is absolutely outstanding. The best player on the national champion Georgia team. Um, I think he's the best overall player in the draft. Um, your offensive game plan will be trash if you don't account for this guy. Just like Will Anderson Jr., if you don't account for this guy, Jalen Carter, your offense is going to be crap. So that is my three defensive linemen that I think the Bears will absolutely choose. One of these guys, the Bears will absolutely choose in this upcoming draft. If they don't, I'm gonna be really mad. I'm gonna be peed off, y'all. It's either gonna be Jalen, start from the top, Jalen Carter, Will Anderson Jr., or we'll settle for Miles Murphy. We just got a little work to do with it. But if I'm telling y'all the obvious, then that's what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And this has been a quick video from your boy C-Dubb. If y'all ain't subscribed to Chicago Bears Central, y'all must be tweaking. We'll see y'all on the next.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.